On today's video, I'm going to show you a new method for making pork belly burnt ends. We've all seen the typical pork belly burnt ends where you cube them up, put them on the smoker for a couple hours, get some good smoke and good bark, and then throw them in a pan with butter, brown sugar, sauce, you name it. Well, it's a great method and they taste really good, but this method is going to teach you how to preserve the bark that you work so hard for and just give you these perfect pillowy bites at the end with a beautiful glaze. We're going to do our Asian Bang peanut butter and jelly glazed pork belly burnt end bites. So I hope you stay tuned for this video so we show you how we make it, show you the method, give you something new to cook, and maybe impress your friends and family at home. We're going to start with some beautiful cuts of pork belly. Here, we're going to leave them in two little slabs here. These are going to be perfect for me to break down and cut, and I'll explain that method later after we get to smoking. We're going to season it up with our pork and rub. Our pork and rub, even though it's known for pork, it's also great on chicken. It's won multiple awards on chicken. So we're going to season it up with our Blazing Star pork and rub. Season it up liberally on all sides. You can use a binder. You don't have to use a binder. There's all kinds of takes on it. Binder, no binder. I mix it up. Really, if you just let the seasoning sweat in there for a while and leave it, it's going to adhere to the meat. All right. We're going to let that seasoning sweat into the pork. We've already got our Iron Oaks offset smoker fired up. It's sitting in at 250 degrees. I got some post oak running today. You can check out some of my other videos to see how we get this started. Once these sweat in for about 15 minutes, we're going to throw them on the smoker. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to test out the new Meter Pro XL. I just got it in, and it actually is launching any day now. So new sleek design here. They're smaller. It can take up to temperatures up to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, so which means you can use it for open fire cooking. I really love that. Looking forward to putting that to the test. It's also waterproof, so you can use it in a sous vide. Now it's charged USB-C, unlimited range with a meter cloud. Like I said, internal temperatures, it's got 221 degrees. It's got 4 or 5 different probes in here. That's going to give you a more accurate reading. So it's going to take an average across that probe. So you don't have to worry about whether you had it in all the way or not. But anyways, we're going to test that out on each one of these today. So we're going to plug that in there on that one. We'll monitor on probe 1 and then monitor on probe 2 for the second device and kind of see how that goes. All right, the pork belly has had time to sweat in. We've got the smoker sitting at 250 degrees, right where I want to ride it for this entire cook. Like I said, our goal is to build a nice bark. We're gonna cook it the full time, unwrap. We're gonna take it up to probably about 200 degrees, 203 in that range. And then we're going to just pull it off, and we'll show you the rest of the steps from there. But let's get it on there. All right, we're going to check back on this periodically through the cook, and we're going to see how this pork belly cooks and see how we build the bark. Stay tuned. All right, it's been exactly 2 hours. We've been monitoring the temps with our new Meter Pro XL. And let me tell you, this thing has been working like a charm. I actually went to the store. I was able to monitor the external temperatures and the internal temperatures of both the cooker and the pork belly at the same time frame. Super cool, especially being out at the store. I could tell if anything was going on or whatever, but didn't lose any connections, which was really awesome. Huge upgrade from the original meter block. So far, very impressed. Let's take you inside and look inside so you can see what this pork belly looks like right now. You can see it. Look at that. It's looking beautiful. Starting to develop some nice bark. A lot of crystallization going on with that raw cane sugar and the pork and rub. Just looking absolutely beautiful. Nice smoke rolling over. Wind's picked up a little bit. But yeah, it's looking good. All right, let's shut this down. We're going to keep monitoring from the app. It's telling me we got another 2 hours and 15 minutes on the two pork bellies before we get them up to the temps that we're looking for. I'm basically looking more for the bark than anything, but I am looking for that 200 to 203 on the pork belly. We're going to pull it off, and I'm going to show you what we'll do after that. So stay tuned. All right, it's been 4.5 hours, and we're set. We're at 205 degrees on one and 203 degrees on the other one. The bark is nice and set. They're right where we're at, where we want them. And we're going to take them off real quick, let you see what they look like. This is pork belly number one right here. Man, just absolutely beautiful bark. We're going to lay it here on the pan. This is number two here. Once again, we're going to lay it on here. So we're going to leave these out at room temperature, let them come down to temp, and then we're going to put them in the fridge overnight. And then we're going to see what we're going to do with them next. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. Day two. The pork belly rested in the fridge overnight, so we preserved the bark. We're going to ready to cut this up here, show you this pork belly, how we're going to finish it off. Like I said, we did this method to preserve the bark, right? Most pork belly burn ends, they become more squishy and everything else. These are going to be soft pillow bites, but they're going to have beautiful bark. And we're going to put it in our glaze, our Asian Bang PB&J glaze, or our Mango Habanero PB&J glaze. I haven't really decided what we're going to call it, but let's get into it. We're going to cut these pork belly burnt ends into beautiful bites here. Like I said, look how beautiful it cuts, right? We preserve the bark. That was the purpose of this method. See, like that? Beautiful pork belly. Now we're going to cut it in half here. You got beautiful bites that we're going to dunk here. Absolutely beautiful. It's windy out here today. This is the life of the desert. We also got a haze from the fires from California. So, yeah. Look at that. All right. So I'm going to set this one on here. I'm going to move this board over here real quick. We're going to put up our rack because we're going to put these on a rack here. And we're going to dunk them in our PB&J glaze. This stuff is super good, sweet and spicy. Like I said, I was going to make it on the video, but wasn't able to because of the wind. But I will have a video that shows this form also. So what we're going to do is dunk these bites in here, like so. Put them on there just like that. Beautiful. Smells so good. This pork belly, this glaze, everything about this. I can't wait to finish these off and show you the end results. All right, I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to put them on the smoker at 275 degrees to reheat them and finish them. Stay tuned. All right, we got these beautiful pork belly bites ready to go on the smoker. All right, let's put them on. Put this down. All right, we're bringing this up to 275. We're really just looking to reheat them. Let that sauce set in on there. Let that glaze set in. Probably about 30, 45 minutes. And we're going to go in for the bite. Stay tuned. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. We got these bad boys nice and reheated. We're going to pull them out and check them out. All right, that glaze, peanut butter glaze, has set on there. They look nice and reheated. We're going to let them cool down over here and take you in for the bite. Stay tuned. All right, I want to take you in close here so you can see them. I don't know how they look on camera, but they're absolutely beautiful in person here. It's time to try them. All right, these PB&J pork belly burnt ends are finished. They've cooled off enough, I think, for me to try. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got to thank my guy Stephan at 406 BBQ for showing me this method. I definitely think I'll be doing more of these. These are just like a soft, pillowy bite, and I'm ready to go in for that big bite. Wow. Unbelievable. Just melts in your mouth. The flavor of that mango habanero or Asian bang sauce, soy sauce, peanut butter. Man, so good. Like I said, I hope you enjoy this video. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel. Check out all the rest of my videos. See what I cook next. Stay tuned for more. Oh, yeah.